Hello, everyone.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Welcome to the NDK podcast.
Or welcome back.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yes. On today's episode.
We're super professional here.
Yeah. We're coming in, late night radio. Do you remember like driving like home with your mom or whatever after whatever, and it would be like the after supper radio?
Yeah.
Like the Lovers and Other Strangers guy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that
Lovers
one lady.
And Other Strangers.
Yeah. On Lovers and Other Strangers.
That was awful.
It was awful.
It was awful.
Like I didn't mind it too much, but then after a while I was like, nah.
Yeah. Well, hey, late night radio sometimes is the best radio too.
Sometimes.
Like, that's where your love for Alan Cross, I'm sure, started.
Oh.
He used to have a pretty good late night radio show.
Yeah, like once I got my own car and could
exactly.
set the radio dial to where I would have where I would like it to be.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a good time for it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, speaking of being on the road, I for sure am going to start out this we've had a lot of negative comments out in the world right now and things like that. Well, and when I mean world, I mean basically Waterloo region, like all on the groups and stuff. Everybody's unhappy with the snow clearing and how everybody's driving and all that stuff. So I just wanted to shout out the real ones who aren't driving like jerks and who are just keeping sharp, taking it easy, focusing on the task at hand.
Yeah.
And like not making like dick moves.
Yeah.
Like out on the road, because I cannot get over the amount of people who, not even about other people's lives, but who actually do not give a shit about their own.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like, do you want to die? Like, I always say to myself, like, it must be nice to have all that time and your affairs completely in order that you can just, you know what I mean, drive like that.
Yeah, I do.
Holy moly.
Some people, it's just like, there's clearly no thought behind what's actually going on. There's just maybe 15 things in their brain and they're not thinking of the right one at the right time, it seems.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And the roads are bad out there right now.
They are.
They're very icy in the city. Like, I know you drive out there, like, some bad roads out there.
Well, and now we're also getting into like big chunks of the roads are gone.
Yeah, huge potholes.
So, oh my God. And like there's tons on the highway too. Yeah. It's crazy.
I know. I was out on the roads today and I was just like, it's fucking wild out here. Potholes
it is
like
wild.
A motherfucker. And the ice that is like the inner city streets are just hockey rinks. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Yeah. You go to stop and you just slide. Go to do a corner, you slide. And so you have to do everything super careful.
Yeah, I know I had somebody up my behind today, and as I was getting over into the left lane, it was all that shiny white stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like the compacted
ice.
Snow that's ice.
Yeah, it's ice.
So I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, you see me getting over, you see what I'm going over into.
Yeah.
Like, everyone just take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
Holy moly. So yeah, shout out to the real ones who are driving like they want to get to their destination safely.
Yeah.
And who, like myself, don't have that kind of time or money to just be getting into frivolous accidents because I'm driving like a dick. Holy moly. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah. Ain't no one got time for that shit.
And I also want to give a big shout out to the sun for staying with us past 5 p.m. now. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed. I've noticed.
Oh, man, I clocked it.
It's 5:30-ish, right?
But, like, it's not dark. At 6 o'clock, it's still not dark.
Yeah.
If it's not cloudy, like if it's a nice day.
Yeah.
If it's, I caught that the one day. I was like, hang on a second.
Wait a second. Yeah.
What?
We have an extra hour of life. This is amazing.
Oh my gosh. And immediately, even though we're still stuck in this horrific polar vortex.
It's so cold.
Yeah, I know. T-shirt. I'm in 3 different, I'm wearing 3 different shirts and insulated pants as we speak.
That's wild.
Like, I'm actually bummed out I don't have slippers here.
We have some.
We'll get into that later too, because, oh man.
Shit, yeah.
Because, like, it's so freaking cold. I've been I cracked. The other week, I've started to just baby oil top to bottom as soon as I get out of the shower. My skin is angry and dry. And I also started wearing like my blanket dress, not the blanket hoodie. I've got like a full length to the ankles one. Yeah.
Nice.
So busted that out. But yeah, holy moly. Even though it's still so freezing, I'm so jacked. The sun is out.
Yeah, and it was out all day today. So like shout out to the sun for staying out.
Yeah, I feel renewed.
It's like a new day.
Yeah. Well, it's just been so gray and shitty and snowing and blizzarding
every fucking day.
And even though it's been like -14 without the wind chill, it hasn't been super windy. The sun's been out. Like, man, I can fuck with winter days like this all day long. This, like, no problem. I got this. As a true Canadian, it's honestly the wind that ruins it for me anyway. It's the wind that ruins the weather for me.
It was pretty windy today.
I mean,
sunny.
I hate rain. Like, I would take snow over rain, but the wind is the worst.
This is the important stuff.
It is, yeah.
We're covering the important stuff like the weather.
Well, most of our listeners are Canadian, so they know what we're talking about.
For sure know.
And yeah, they're cold too.
We're all fucking freezing.
And some of us, I know I'm not alone with itchy skin in the wintertime where you're just like desperado. So you're just like, all right, just do it. Oil top to bottom, like some sort of wrestler or whatever. Like you're getting yourself into some sketchy ass contest.
Yeah, with the green bastard. Yeah, greasy. Green bastard.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, shit.
So I have a confession.
I'm hoping it's like the Ace Ventura story, but
I have a confession. So the other week when we did City and Color for Album of the Week, and then you posted that.
Yeah.
And you paired Sleeping Sickness to it, the song Sleeping Sickness from the album.
Yeah.
It then clicked to me.
So that was the wrong album?
No.
No? Okay.
No, was it?
No, was it?
No. Okay. What I was going to say is that it clicked to me that, well, now I'm second guessing myself because you just said like, is it? Well, I don't know. But I realized that song was my phone ringer and my alarm ringer for years.
That's amazing.
And yep, I did not name that song from the album.
Yeah, so when I asked you to name a song for the album, you looked at me like shocked, like how could I put you in that position? It was actually your ringtone at some point for years.
Oh yeah, and I would wake up to it every day.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I'm just like, oh, it's the thing I love the most about myself, and the thing I dislike most about myself is my brain. Like sometimes it is so amazing, and sometimes I'm so smart I amaze myself, and other times I'm like actually so shocked about how little it works.
That's awesome.
And that is a perfect example of how it doesn't.
What's your alarm now?
Oh, just like a factory phone alarm because I'm an adult now.
You're a basic bitch now.
Yeah, and my phone's on vibrate.
For your alarm?
Oh, no, but like for a phone call
alarm.
Too. Yeah, no, it's just some basic whatever it is. It's not the default one, but I definitely haven't bought anything to wake up to.
The default one's like that submarine tone where it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I need something a little less aggressive.
Yeah, that one comes at you hot.
Yeah, like after growing up, I feel PTSD from our old school alarm clocks.
Or the ones that scream at you.
Yeah. Oh.
I never had it on that setting. I would just put it on radio. You could set it to radio.
I didn't trust it.
Yeah, because if you lost signal, you wouldn't hear shit.
Well, and I'm a deep sleeper.
Yeah.
So I didn't trust.
You needed it to scream at you aggressively. Yeah.
So that I would like jolt awake because I didn't trust the radio.
I'd have been so aggressive if that was the way I got up every day.
Yeah.
I'd have been a monster.
Well, sometimes it just made me real sad.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh,
exactly.
This is no way to wake up.
You did that to yourself.
Yeah. So now I need something a little bit more gradual. Just a little bit nicer, not so aggressive, but still like an alarm.
Man, that just brought back memories. So I used to have the same alarm clock. I still have it.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I just don't use it. And I would have it set to radio. So it dialed in at 103.5 back in the day. You know what I mean?
I do.
And then I evolved from that. I had the old classic 90s 3-piece stereo, right? The middle with the disc changer, 3-disc changer.
Same.
2 side pieces. Back when I had Ozzy Osbourne's Wizard of Oz and the other one that was in full rotation at that time. So my alarm would be set to turn the CD on to a random song.
Oh, you really got into that.
Oh yeah. And I had the Wedding Singer soundtrack in there.
Nice.
So
noise.
Yeah, that was a good one for a while.
Even double noise.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Now my alarm is and has been for a long time Bob Marley, 3 Little Birds. Do you know that one?
No.
Don't worry about a thing.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a different song altogether.
I do know that song, but I'm not really a big Bob Marley person.
Oh, right.
So that's why I'm kind of, no.
So here I am. You gapped out on not knowing your alarm for 3 years.
Well, there you go.
I just fucking sang the wrong song, and I listen to this thing every fucking morning.
Suddenly it's not quite so.
It starts off with a cool drum and shit, and it's I hardly even get to the lyrics. I just let the little fucking instrumental start up, and then I'm get the fuck out. It's something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I didn't have a clock radio. I just had the clock.
Yeah.
So there was no radio option.
Oh, really?
It was just it was super basic. My brother and I had the same one. It was bright blue with this lime green border on it. It was super cool. Very 90s. Very 90s. But it was just an alarm.
That's awesome.
That's it. So there was no clock radio capabilities. But I still I wouldn't trust it. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the smooth reggae tunes to get me up so I don't come through the fucking come into this world like a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all I knew. It just it made me sad most of the time. It's too aggressive. And so tonight, in keeping with, going back to stuff, I was over at my parents' house because, as you know, my coat broke. And so my mom's like, oh, I've got a coat. I've got a couple coats you can try on. She says, I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. I'm like, no worries. So I went over there to get a coat. And her girlfriends were out for Thirsty Thursday. And they ran into your mom.
Hell yeah.
When barbs collide.
Did they? That's awesome.
Yes. Both of our moms were out with their respective girls. The girls. And anyway, I guess your mom was mentioning something in passing to my mom about hemorrhoids. She goes, oh yeah, Barb was talking to me. She said something about hemorrhoids. Oh, talking about the episode.
Yeah.
And so, I thought it's as good a time as any to ask. I said, hey, Mom.
Yeah.
The people want to know. I said, the movie. You remember it? Yeah. I said, well, Janine was saying how, it was the first, we were talking about the whole scenario. I said, did you know that was his wiener and his balls? And she goes, yeah, I knew that was his balls. So there's the answer to the question, the Ace Ventura question. She knew that it was really a dude, and that was his junk in the back, and she was just for sure avoiding the question by just saying it was hemorrhoids.
Look at the monster you created. You did this. You led her on her whole life. She thought it was something totally different. Now, at this age in her life, she had to figure out Ace Ventura was a totally different movie altogether.
Yeah.
That's wild. Way to go, Mom. That's like telling you Santa was you know,
Oh, bummer.
all the way up till now.
Well, I'm a very trusting person. Like if you're a part of my life for real, like when you say stuff to me, I'm like, I'm going to take you for what it is, unless you're being super obvious.
That's
And
hilarious.
honestly, though, like, can we just get real for a minute? Because that movie came out in like, what, 94?
Yes.
So I'd have been 10.
Yeah.
Do you really want to talk to your 10-year-old about that? In 1994?
In 1994.
It's not 2025, it's 1994.
Yeah.
And your 10-year-old is asking.
It's different.
And you don't want to explain why that lady has a wiener and balls going on in the back when the movie's just handed you like an out, and you can just say, oh, remember he said about the hemorrhoids.
All right.
And just move on. Would you not?
I don't know what I would do. I don't know. Tough to say.
Yeah, I mean, I
like,
feel
I'm
like
sure
the
we've
movie
talked
gives you
about
an
this.
out.
Like, I used to watch like the most crazy shit with my dad when I was way too young to watch it. So like, I don't know. I was watching weird shit when I was way younger.
Well, and then that was the opposite for me.
Yeah.
Because friends of mine were like, oh, did you watch this show? And did you watch this show? I'm like, I'm not allowed.
Yeah. That wasn't a thing. So that's the difference, right?
And some of my friends were youngest. So by that time, parents didn't really care depending on how many there were of you.
Yeah, that's so true.
So if you had like a bunch of siblings and you were the youngest, like, yeah, you were watching whoever had the remote was watching.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're the oldest and your parents are like, no, then you miss out on some stuff.
Man.
Like I wasn't allowed to watch 90210, even though I had a really awesome Luke Perry 90210 shirt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man, all the ladies were so jelly.
Yeah.
I think it was even more offensive to them because like I didn't get it. It was just a shirt. It was a cool looking shirt.
You didn't understand because you weren't watching it.
Like I knew it was the show and I knew it was from the show, but it was still a cool shirt.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, oh my God, they try and talk to me about the show and I'd be like, I'm not allowed to watch it.
Yeah, no idea.
This is just this is a hand-me-down.
This is my cool ass shirt.
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch Married to Children either.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not complaining.
No,
I'm just saying it was one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, if I can't watch 90210, I'm for sure not watching Melrose Place.
Oh, no. You're not missing anything anyway.
I don't think so either. And like, I'm not going to go back. Some people ask, like, so now that you're an adult, are you going to go back and watch 90210? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
You watch all other old shows.
I know, but they're shows I like and grew up with. I'm not like rolling the dice and buying the complete series of a show that I don't like or I haven't seen.
I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know. I wonder if you would like it because you did like Laguna Beach and all that.
I did.
Shit.
But Shannon Doherty's such a bitch.
Yeah.
And like in the show and real life. And I know that she's dead, but that's honestly... I was just going to
say, you're talking shit about someone who's died, but that's okay.
But am I talking shit or am I just saying how it is?
All right.
Like, am I wrong?
I don't know the lady.
Oh my God. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Like, this is giving me big Lebowski flashbacks. Like, Walter, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I do not know the lady, so I can't speak for anything. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't. I am surprised you haven't gone back and watched it because of all the old shows you have watched. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
I guess that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
That's all I got to say about that. That is funny that the barbs collided. That is funny they talked about hemorrhoids. That's a great story.
Yeah. And I knew you would want the scoop of like, she knew. Yeah.
I do like knowing that because I did want to know. I was like, were you just fucking with your daughter this whole time? Turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we never revisited because she answered the question and that was good enough for me.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's nice. That's funny.
I'm
glad we got there. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
That's fucking good. Holy fuck.
So t-shirt.
T-shirt. Yeah, it's cold outside. So it's funny. Last week you were talking about, I'm so like ADD now. This is insane. So I do think I was singing the right song for my alarm like 15 minutes ago. I'm curious to see this now. Like, I'll watch this back and see, like, was I right or was I wrong? Because now that I've doubled back, I had better have been right. And I think I was now. It'll be funny if I was wrong. This will be a fun game for everyone to play.
Yeah, especially since we fired the producer.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Now we're all now it is on us.
Speaking of a fired producer, we did get some some more facts from our producer downstairs. We'll see if it was true or not, but it doesn't matter. So last week we were talking about how, like, Mother Nature's like, here, hold my fucking beer.
Yeah,
right?
she is.
So like a week later, or was I guess only a few days after you had said that, Mother Nature was like, here, hold my fucking beer. It was apparently the coldest night of the year since 2015 or something like that. This is from our new producer. We don't know.
Yeah, the minus 50.
Yeah, we could be.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what it actually got to, but it was real fucking cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that afternoon, my furnace decided to give out, which was pretty sweet timing for that. It was a Friday afternoon. So
it would have been the next day.
Well, the nighttime, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I woke up like Friday morning and I heard this thing screaming in the basement. And at first I just thought it was like, you ever have a beer fridge or something where you have two beer bottles like touching each other and it makes that like noise?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I thought it was that because we do have a beer fridge, but like we never have bottles. So like I don't know why I thought it was that. It was just what it sounded like from my bedroom. And then as I woke up and got closer, I was like, this is getting louder and louder. This is not two beer bottles in a fridge. This is a problem.
This is the thing.
Go downstairs, fucking thing's making all this fucking noise. So like call someone, right? I was like, I need this dealt with because it's going to be motherfucking cold.
Yeah.
And they came and they fixed it. And then they left and carried on with their lives. And then I come home after work, and this is funny because like I get a text like midday from Janine. She's like, "It's so cold in my office. I need to get a space heater or something like this." I was like, "No, you don't. You just need like more socks." I was like, "You're not running extra shit in there."
Are you wearing socks?
Classic, you know what I mean? I was like, "Did you put socks on?" And she's like, "Well, it's freezing in here." I was like, "Oh,
That's
whatever."
not what I asked.
So I go home and I check the thermostat, and it's like reading at 17 degrees. And it's not set at 17 degrees. So I was like, oh, the fuck, it's so cold in here. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, oh, I told you it was cold. I was like, yeah, it's cold because the fucking heater's not on. I was like, shit. I was like, did the guy like leave before he checked it? Or like, what's going on? And she's like, no, like it was working. And like go downstairs. And it is working. Like it's blowing.
Yeah.
Which was, the blower was what failed earlier in the day.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, fuck. So something's out here, right? I'm like, there's got to be like a pilot light or some shit or something just got to be reset. So I get down there and check for a pilot light. Like, I don't know, can't figure it out. Get the instruction book out, done. Can't figure it out. Fuck it, whatever. I'll open up the door, start looking at shit. I was like, yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. There's a little flashing light. It's trying to tell me something. I'm like, all right, it's like Morse code. I'm like, all right, I can figure this out. Get through the book, read what the problem is. I don't know what the fuck to do with it, right? Like, why am I even reading this fucking thing? So I called the guy that like fixed my shit and I was like, yeah, man, like it's blowing cold air. Like this is not ideal because it was blowing hot air before it was just screaming at me, but it was blowing hot air. So then he comes in and he checks her out and he's like, yeah, I don't know why, but like for something's out. Like your control board's not working right.
On the fritz.
It's on the fritz. I was like, well, that sucks. I was like, do you have any idea how that got there? And he's like, whatever, like all these things. Like I wasn't blaming. I was like, well, that's
no, you're just like what happened? What is
here?
it?
Yeah, how we get here? Like, tell me what's up.
How do we get out of here?
Yeah, and he's like, all right, well, I'll call the parts guy and see if he's got one in stock. But like, problem is, like, it's Friday night.
Fair.
Parts guy's closed, and I was like, oh fuck. He's like, so like tomorrow morning I can get you the fucking part, right? And it's like classic, and it's like, man, what a racket they have, these parts guys. I don't know the name. I'm not talking shit about anyone. I'm just saying what happened. So in order for my repair guy to get the part, he has to call from a guy's store. And this guy on Saturdays, he will open the store for you, but he'll charge you an extra $150 to fucking open the store, which is like, okay, I guess if you're gonna be like, if you're in he's trying to sell like I'm the nice guy dragging my ass out of bed to come save your ass, but you know full well he's getting like 5-6 guys that day to call him at the same time, right? And he's charging each of them $150. I was like, this guy, fucking what a racket he's got going on.
We
here,
should start a parts store.
Holy shit! I guess they're selling fucking parts for HVACs. was like, holy
You
shit.
can have a parts
So
store
that
and
was
a
the thing,
studio.
right? So then so my guy's like, yeah, we got to pay this fee. And then like, yeah, he's got it in stock. And do you want to, I was like, every time he asked me a question, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? I was like, yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
fucking cold. Like, let's do this as soon as possible. Cause like it was the coldest day of the year. And I'm like just trying to keep my house from freezing. We have like space heaters
Yeah, like
running,
pipes from freezing and stuff. That would be the
and
big
all
concern
that
for me.
shit. And then like it got cold in here. Like,
Not that bird.
holy.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, there was some Tauros, you know what I mean? And I was freezing. We were all freezing. It's just the dog was all out of sorts and like.
Oh, no doubt she was.
I didn't sleep worth a fuck that night, headache and everything. But whatever, they don't hear my problems. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. You're like, here, Mother Nature's like, here, hold my beer.
Yeah.
And then like 3 days later, and my furnace is like, yeah, check this shit out.
Yeah. I'll see you hold your beer, and I'll raise you hold my drink.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, isn't that about a bitch?
Do you know, I'm actually really shocked to hear that from you, that you are saying like, it's cold. Yeah, I want you to replace this.
Well,
I thought, like, Janine told me about it, and she said, like, she went to bed with, like, a hoodie on, so did the dog, and how it was, like, what, 11 in the house when you woke up or whatever?
Yeah.
I thought you would have been in your prime. You're always hot all the time. I've seen you outside in wintertime.
Yeah.
Granted, not for a long time, but doing stuff in your t-shirt.
Oh, I survived. It's just I wasn't worried about myself. I was worried about the house and the fucking pipes and the dog and the
I thought you would have just been living your best life and being like, look, Janine, look, I'm under the covers.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is what it's like.
No, I just had other things to worry about. It wasn't me. I survived.
I thought not only survive, I thought you'd be thriving, living your best life.
Yeah, 11 degrees when you say it like that doesn't sound that cold. And it really like it's not so that's the middle of the house that's 11 degrees. It's all the floors and the fucking walls that are like minus whatever the fuck, because like it's real cold out and you can feel that shit. Holy shit, I was walking around with like flip-flops on, so I couldn't walk on the floor because it was so fucking cold. It was shitty.
Yeah, you had to walk with flip-flops on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm sitting right here. The heat is fixed. I've got 3 shirts on, insulated pants, and I'm wishing I had slippers.
Yeah, we're different, I guess. We're different.
Yeah, we
like
are built different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something else I wanted to talk about, but I forget now. So that's classic.
Yeah.
That's helpful when you're having a podcast and you have something you want to talk about and then don't talk about it.
No, honestly, I'm glad that this kind of stuff also happens to you. So it's not just me.
No.
It's not just me bringing it to the table.
Oh, I remember what it was.
Oh, great. Yeah,
She's
okay.
on the wheel. She's on the wheel. What do you think about painting? I fucking am not a fan of painting. You like painting houses and shit? Like,
okay.
inside.
I was going to say like decorative painting or like craft painting, because there's walls, different types of painting.
The fucking walls.
I don't like doing it by myself, but I've painted in my house and my mom's helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And we've discovered that I'm really good at the edging and she's really good at the rolling.
Okay.
So we make quite a good team.
That's good.
Yeah.
Gotta have a good team.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it yourself. Oh, it sucks to do it yourself.
It just sucks to do it yourself. Yeah. It's not that you can't.
Because I had like a fucking random like adult fucking wavelength come in. You know, sometimes you're driving down the road and you fucking pick up a station from some other fucking township that's like Spanish or whatever. Or you'll go from like rock to country for all of a sudden like a 2 hydropoles worth and you're thinking something different. Sometimes your brain works like that, right? Like I don't know. I don't know where my brain usually is, but this day I decided that I'm going to pick up a new station for 10 seconds and I'm going to cling on to the idea that I got up there and I came back. So I would never fucking paint a wall unless I had to. Like this is like for me, the colors in this house, they're going to be the colors until like I really get sick of them. And I don't know, like it's a lot of fucking work. But in the fucking basement, there are like ugly as shit walls. Like some old ones from probably the 50s and some that have been repaired because of like cracked foundation bullshit, right? So now I got like fucking unfinished drywall up in some spots and shit, right? So I was downstairs and I was like looking at it and I'm like, fuck this shit. Like it looks like dog shit. Doesn't need to. It's the laundry room. Why's it gotta be like a prison sentence when you're going down there, right? I was like, I should paint this fucking wall. And then when I thought that, I was like, well, at the same time, I have all kinds of random pictures and 8x10s of hockey players and like gifts I've had over the years that have just been like, you only have so many walls in your house.
True.
Only so much space for shit to go on the walls. And like, you try your best to use your real estate.
And you do.
I try. And
you
so
do
I had
use your
so
real
much
estate.
shit and people kept buying me things. And I kept saying, don't buy me things because I have no wall space. And they kept buying me things. And
you have no wall space.
So you just sit in a pile until you try and find a spot for it. So I was like, how am I going to solve this magic problem? Like, I don't want to get rid of them because like they're gifts and people buy them for you. And like, you just try to be respectful and they don't suck. I just didn't have room for them.
Yeah, it's not about the thing. It's about the space.
Yes, the space. So now I finally decided, all right, so I'm going to take all the shit off this wall. Like there was an old like can opener on this fucking wall, paper towel holder, just like.
Oh, like the one where you put the can and you crank?
The classic bitch. Yeah, I took that off.
You kept it though,
I think
right?
I still have it.
Yeah, you don't throw something out like that. That's pretty cool.
So I took all that shit off and then I was like, all right, we went to Home Depot for something. And then I was like, let's check the paint aisle, see what I can figure out here. And I'm looking at all the paint chips and I find one. I'm like thinking, all right, Black Sabbath purple. Fuck yeah. You know, that's different. Let's go wild, right? Like, let's spice this wall up. Because it was like it was a white at some point. Or not even like a white. Remember like the old school white, but a cream, but not cream, like a green tint to it, you know? Yeah, it's at my side door. You'll see it. It was that shit. It's ugly. So like, I was like, this has to go. So I'm like, boom, purple. Let's fucking do it. And then I have this other poster that's pretty wild down there. And I like the colors on it are intense. It's like blue and green. And it's hanging on this other wall that's right outside this wall. I'm like, well, fuck. If I'm painting this wall, I might as well paint this other wall. But I was like, I don't want to use purple because it wouldn't match this poster. I was like, I got to find something to match this poster.
All right.
So I'm thinking, I'm like humming and hawing. I come up like a bright orange. I'm like, let's go a bright orange, right? And I like comparing the paint chips. I'm like, oh, this will be fun. I go to buy my paint and then I think last minute I change it to another color. So I go like fucking like electric green. Like it's fucking green as shit. I'm like, all right, that's cool. That'll match the poster.
And I love purple and green together.
Yeah, right. So I got the purple wall, I got the green wall, and then this like ugly ass cellar door that was white and like shitty and like never been cleaned in like since the 50s. So like I was like, after we painted the purple wall, like, well, now we should just paint the green. So like we painted this fucking door the green. And now like this one project that I had in mind was gonna be one fucking wall turned into another wall,
two walls and
a fucking door. And then once you get finished painting this door, well, now Janine's like, well, we might as well paint this wall purple to match the other one. And I was like, what? This is just like not finished drywall. She's like, well, I just want to do this section. I was like, yeah, but you could just paint over like the cracks and the screws, but you're gonna have to like fill them in, like mud
it's
and
not
tape.
just a
I was like, it's not like a 2-second deal.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'll do it. I was like, will you? She's like, yep. I was like, you've never done it before? She's like, nope. I was like, well, if you want to, go nuts, right, guys? I'm not going to stop you. Like, I don't want to do it, but if you want to do it, go nuts, right? So she tackled that. She did a good enough job, you know what I mean, for the basement wall. So now we got all this fucking purple and green up. And like, I started this idea of like Black Sabbath in mind. And then I finished this thing. We walk away from it. The motherfucking shit is like Scooby-Doo. It's like fucking a Scooby-Doo basement now because of the greens and the purples and the shit. It's like, fuck, I try to tell myself I want to like sound hardcore, but it's like, this like fucking the Hardy Boys Team Extreme green and purple. But if you go down there, you're just going to think this is a fucking cartoon down here. And that's not how I started the mission out. This is not what I had
this is not the vibe I was going for.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I don't hate it, but it's for sure not the vision.
It's not what I started off as, but this is where we are. And I don't regret
I'm not
it.
Upset.
Yeah. So this whole fucking wavelength, I would never want to paint shit in my life, turn into like a 3-week fucking ordeal down there with like different colors and different rooms. And then I had to hang all these pictures up and fuck that shit. Hanging like 9,
Did you get your
10
laser
pictures.
level out?
No, I did it all by myself.
Wow.
just gave her. And sometimes the math comes into play, measure, whatever. But I fucking nailed it. I was pretty impressed. I walked away. I was like, God
You
damn.
should be.
But that's my last stupid adult thing I'm going to do this year, I hope. But I don't, that's going to change.
Honestly, you're going to hate to hear this, even though it affects you in zero way. I really want to repaint my bedroom so bad. Like, because when I bought my house, when I took the tour, I saw the master bedroom, and I called the color of the walls African peanut butter.
Oh yeah,
because there was also very jungle African vibe in there, in the room.
Okay.
Some statues and whatnot, and the color matched.
Okay.
The whole vibe, and that's why I called it African peanut butter. And then I've never been like my room that I painted was the first room that I got to choose the color for. And I do really like the color. It's a light purple. It's not what I necessarily thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But it's really nice and I really like it. And even if I don't paint anytime soon, I don't hate the color at all. But I feel like now I want to kind of progress to a more grown-up color and put out a different vibe in my room. And then, so then that would be painting, because you know how big my room is. It's very big.
What's a grown-up color?
Well, not like my niece and I have the same color in our bedrooms. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I like it, but I just kind of want to change the vibe to more like earthy, relaxed, like a Bayesian green thing.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of...
You could go wild like my basement, though. It's a ton of fun.
I could, but I feel like the color I have now was me going wild.
Okay.
And I do have this blue over here in my bathroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have that in the other room, too. There was a lot of blue in the house already. That's why I didn't want to go blue.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
I wanted a color change, and did I ever?
But yeah, I don't hate painting, but I definitely know a lot of people who do.
Yeah.
And so for some people, it's definitely worth them. Like if I was going to do my stairwell, I'd probably get somebody to do it. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's really high.
Yeah.
And I'm one person.
Yeah.
And I've never painted like that there.
Yeah. I hear that. Fuck yeah.
I'd be scared. But no, I don't care about my room. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went from adult wavelength to back to me to not knowing what I'm doing to apparently like channeling some child wavelength and having a fucking cartoon basement.
Well, you want it to be fun.
Team Extreme. That's what I said. We need to get like a Hardy Boys poster down there. Just stick it on the wall. Just got to find a good one with like green and purple because that was their colors too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Motherfuckers.
Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Always go to Dr. West Studios to like, comment, and subscribe for all your NDK podcast needs, wants, and desires.
Whoa. Shit. All right. Yeah. Thanks for
I don't know
listening.
what to do with myself. That was so sexy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What do you do with that? This got real late night radio.
It did.
Real late night radio.
Well,
it's just
nice to know I have another career on the other side.
Just like the ladies, man. You just need your bottle of Cavassier and you'll be set.
There you go.
All right.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next week.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Hit it.